I have a really fun one for you guys today. So this is going to be a first episode of my new series, Will It Motorsports. Be using lens rentals today. I got something very special for y'all. Let's break it open. All right. So the reason why I went with lens rentals is, one, I've used their stuff before and I really love the product that they offer. The product being, this is a very expensive lens that I'm able to rent for pretty cheap. So I was able to get this for about 80 bucks for 5 days. And it is a tilt shift lens. So this lens is going to create a very, very neat effect. So there's the locks for both sides, and these locks lock and unlock these two dials right here. So what I'm able to do is, with the main lens, with the main dial, I'm able to break it left or right, and not break it, but you know what I mean, tilt it. And then with this dial here to the left, I'm able to slide it up or down. And I said that in reverse, but anyway, look at the lens itself. Look at this. Oh, this thing's crazy. All right, let's go play around with it. Will It Motorsports. What do y'all think? So this is actually what the tilt shift is designed for, building photography. You see there's like this warp perspective of the building. It's kind of warped because we're down here, but using a tilt shift will make it look a little more level. So I'll show you what that looks like. But that's the cool effect about some of these lenses, is you can kind of use them to push your creativity. But that is the actual purpose of this tilt shift, is to help with building photography. So I'm going to do it again on the other side, and I'll show you what it looks like.
It's not a bad shot, however, there's not much going here. I do like the little effect where it kind of makes everything look super small in a sense, but we're going to try a different spot. So we'll move on to spot number 2. You guys might find this shocking, but I'm actually looking at the track. So here's the photo that I got while I was looking. I like this shot a lot more than the previous spot, so then I was like, well, let's try a panning shot. And that was kind of difficult with this lens, but I was able to get something that I thought was pretty interesting. So I stuck around here for a little bit, got some more stuff, and then moved on to the final spot of the day for this video.
So we are here at the last spot. I've tried a couple spots here, but this is probably the last one. So far, my verdict on Will It Motorsports? Yes. Yes, it will Motorsports. In interesting situations. You get some pretty unique photos if you're above your subject. But here we are, Spectator Hill with the tilt shift. I think we're going to be able to get something really, really good. So let's show the spot off.
My conclusion is yes, the tilt shift will Motorsports. However, it does take some interesting scenarios into account. Like, you do need to be a little higher up on your subject, but I think it helps push creativity. You can play around with it A lot of these shots were not super enthralling. However, it was an interesting look at some of these things. And it's definitely something I want to try out again. Like if I ever got the opportunity to go to Coda, I'd probably rent one of these just to get a shot on the tower, or just somewhere else that would be high up, somewhere like Sonoma where there's a lot of hills and stuff. I think it'd be really interesting. I think it'd be really fun. I would love to get a chance to try this again on the tower at Road Atlanta. I think that would create some interesting shots. But it's definitely something I'm going to use. Definitely not going to pick one up. So big shout out to Lens Rentals for letting me rent that lens, because the lens is like almost $2,000 and I don't have $2,000. So I could throw 80 bucks in renting it for 5 days. But if you guys like this video, be sure to drop a like. Be sure to subscribe for more of these. I want to do more. And let me know down in the comments what lens I should try out next to see if it will motorsports. Thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a great rest of your day. This has been Palmatier Photography. Y'all have a good one.